Okay, so I'm going to be watching every opening to the Food Wars anime, Shokugeki no Soma. Someone just requested this in the comments, so other people have been requesting other things. Going to be trying my best to, get around to those. So if there's something you'd like to see from me, then just, drop it down there. I'll do my best here. So yeah, my history with Food Wars exists. I've seen, I want to say, through 2 to 3 or maybe 3 or 4 episodes of the anime before. So I have seen the first opening, though I literally do not remember anything about it. Like, actually nothing whatsoever. Because that was maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And I have never seen openings 2 through 7. So I'll be completely blind on opening 2 through 7, and I'll be semi-blind in that I don't remember it for opening one. So that's kind of my history with that. I'll say I only saw 3 or 4 episodes because, I watched them and I was not interested in watching more. So I don't know to like how likely it is that I'll be convinced to watch more of the show by watching these openings. I don't know how hype I can really get about them, but yeah, we'll definitely see. I do like watching shonen anime openings, so I'll get some level of enjoyment out of them in any case, even if I don't think I'd like the show all that much. But with that said, without further ado, we can just get into it. So let's go. And of course, I'll be ranking these as we go along, and I'll give you my top 3 and my bottom 3 at the very end. So yeah, we'll see which one's the best. Let's go. Yeah, okay. So I can definitely remember this song. I don't. Yeah, I remember that part when he like chops up the logo. That's pretty cool. A bunch of wacky characters with gimmicks. Yeah, really detailed, well drawn food. Yeah. This show, I mean, it's like the exact same genre of show as this other cooking anime called Yakitate Japan from like late 90s, early 2000s. Early 2000s. That one was more of a comedy than this one, but that show I really liked. So it's not like I don't like this genre of stuff. Action poses with their knives, It's like a shonen, so you have to do like some actioning thing even though they're cooking, yeah. I assume the show has a lot of tournament arcs, because that's what you would do for a cooking show. Okay, that was pretty good. Or, it was perfectly fine. I'm gonna give that, if like 5 is a perfectly average anime opening, I'm gonna give that a 6. I think that was like slightly above average. The song is pretty mellow, and I think I don't tend to like that kind of song for opening anime openings, especially for like shonen type stuff. But I actually like that one. It had a nice little melody. It was decent. The element I really remember not liking about this show was how much ecchi stuff there was. I mean, it's like it just wasn't that funny. It was like the main gag all the time, and that was not represented in this opening at all. So, oh, you can see on the right here the brown the brown girl with the blonde hair. She's kind of ecchi, but I think that was probably the most ecchi thing we saw in that entire opening at the very end here. So, that's a pleasant little surprise. Okay, so I just turned the volume up, so hopefully these next ones will be a little bit easier to hear. If YouTube doesn't clap me for the music in the first place. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Okay, the song has a little bit more energy. I like that. Being introduced to all the characters while they're like in shadow and blue shadow, then the light comes across them, moving across their visage. That's pretty cool. This is a very boring looking logo for the series. That's not the anime's fault. I'm sure the logo was created for the manga, but that logo is underwhelming. I like how they have the characters using character names coming up in like the Roman characters. That's kind of fire. Production for this is not like anything to be like super impressed by. Nothing super innovative going on here. The animation isn't particularly like great, but you know, it's completely serviceable. I've definitely seen worse here. His pad looks fire though. I guess this is like revealing something about these various characters' personalities. That guy has a giant fork. Love to see it. Is there like actually fighting in this, or are they just doing that for the opening to like give you that shonen action feel? Because they were like throwing hands with their little weapons, you know. Okay. I liked that. I would say notably better than the first one, but I wouldn't objectively say it was better. It just had stuff that I happen to like a little bit more. So I'm gonna give this one a 6.5. Just to reflect the fact that I liked it a little bit more. I liked it like I liked it on the level of like a 7 or a 7.5, but you know, it objectively wasn't that much better. But yeah, that was good. Anyway, next. Going Super Saiyan, alright. Got the squad in front of the fire. MP Fairy on her shirt. I don't know what that means. A little bit of ecchi there. Okay. That old man looks intimidating. He's like the principal of the school, right? Oh, there we go. This is this is what I was getting sick of when I was watching the show. Rough Diamonds, screen mode. I don't know if I think that's corny or kind of cool. Them all like riding on top of these giant knives in the sky. That guy was shooting lasers out of cinnamon rolls, it seemed. Or is that a wooden handle? I can't tell. Is that an egg? Is that a golden egg in place of the sun? Yeah, okay, that was fine. I'll give that. I guess I have to give that. Yeah, I'll give that a 6. That was fine. It's tied with number 1, I think, in my opinion. All right. All right. Moving on. Rough Diamonds, name of that song. School on top of the intimidating hilltop, I guess. Shokugeki no Soma. San? I don't know. Oh, third season, San, I see. It's probably some pun in those kanji, but third plate is probably what it said, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks fun. I like Genki characters. Love girls with glasses too. Braver. Why are they lions? Alright. Some mapo tofu that look like, I guess. Alright, that was probably my favorite of them so far. You know, these things, like all of them, not just these, but like all kind of shonen action things, or any type of shonen that has like a large cast. The opening is going to be more or less the same. This is actually kind of true for all anime openings. It's a bunch of, especially things with large cast, it's a bunch of a ton of characters flashing across the screen, making their like appearance in very flashy, as exciting ways as they can get across within like a fraction of a second because they have so many people they have to get through, and then like a couple of action shots that are like thematically appropriate, a couple of foreshadowing things, kind of have the villain in like shadow so you can't really see them, but you're teased so that you can be excited for what's to come later in the show, that kind of stuff. And that's like the stuff you're getting here. It's not doing anything new, nothing innovative, but I like that song well enough. And I don't know, these things have been kind of honed to perfection. So even when it's not doing anything innovative or anything, it's still exciting to watch. That's why they do it. I enjoyed that. That was probably my favorite so far. I'm giving it a 6.5, but I am bumping it a little bit above opening 2. So maybe I'll just write that down as being like a 6.8 or something. All right, let's move on to number 4 here. He's walking across a winter storm to indicate that he's going through hard times in life, or perhaps they are literally just, I don't know, in Hokkaido this season or something. They went to some winter place, Alaska. They probably went to Hokkaido. Am I right about that? That's what I'm guessing happens in season 4. They have to learn northern Japanese cuisine. There's just a vampire dude in the background. Is that her brother? This man has his shirt off. His shirt, his jacket completely open on top of this winter train. Ridiculous. That was kind of a fire character design, though. Hold up. This girl with glasses. I'm very weak for girls with glasses. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Alright. I saw an Italian guy, briefly, and I don't even know the main character's name. I almost literally remember nothing about this. He was like, I don't know, collecting colors, spirit bomb style, into some giant chopsticks. I don't really know what was going on there, but yeah, that was completely fine. Looking at this winter train here, that reminds me, they like made a train that will travel from Honshu, the main island of Japan, to Hokkaido. So maybe that's what's going on here. So that's probably not it, because that would be going through a tunnel. So I'm guessing they're just in Hokkaido going through a train, probably some restaurant train, some type of novel restaurant. And that's probably what the season is about. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. That's just my guess. But anyway, sorry, this is number 5, not number 4. I'm going to say that's tied for my number 1 for now. I actually kind of dug that. No, I'm going to put that at number 2. It's rain and spoons, hallelujah. Okay. I like lights and sparkles, easy to win me over with that. Is that their rival squad, I guess? They still in Hokkaido this season. A lot of ice imagery. Chrono Stereo Drive Foundation. Aurora Borealis. Maybe they actually are in Alaska. I don't think they have the northern lights in Hokkaido. It's a ping pong champion. Actually, okay, that was I think that was my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna put that as my number one. I think that was a solid 6 out of 10. I think that was probably the best one I've seen so far. I will say if this like winter stuff is metaphorical and they like actually are not in a winter place, like in a cold location for these seasons, I will be slightly disappointed. But yeah, I enjoyed that. There's a passport here, so they must be international. Looks like their school passport is their school so rich and prestigious that they can issue their own passports. That's ridiculous, but that's the kind of stuff you get from this show. Yeah, that's cool. Uh, this is cute. I like this. This is I really like this so far actually. I like cutesy openings too. Was it flashing through every iteration of the logo? Fifth plate. That was clever. I like how they did that in the kanji. Ikumi Mito. Shun Ibusaki. I like these character designs. They're not like amazing, but they're all good. So I have like sports glasses for cooking. Is that a real thing? Are there cooking glasses? The dual knife wielder, Nano Ripe. That old Japanese castle, the 3D model, didn't look great, but didn't look terrible. It was fine. Wait, there's a black guy? Hold up. You boys gotta rewind. What did they do to this character design? Okay, gourmet organization. Is this like an international evil, not evil organization? I like the way that guy looks though. I have like thoughts about black character designs in anime, but we'll save that for a different video. JC staff, alright. Okay. That was the last one, right? That was number 7. Got that Crunchyroll logo. Hey, pay for your anime. I subscribe to Crunchyroll. That's good. So that was my second favorite. So yeah. Cool. Now let me just order these correctly. Okay, so my top 3 in order were number 6. That was my favorite one. Number 7 was my second favorite, and number 5 was my third favorite. And then number 4, I was just completely in the middle. Then my bottom 3 were number 2, number 1, and number 3. With number 3 being my least favorite out of those 7, and number 2 being my third least favorite. So yeah, number 6 was my favorite one. Number 7 was my second favorite. Really liked that. It had like the cutesy song. I appreciated that. I ranked these all as being slightly above average though. I don't like watch a lot of things that I don't think would be good though. Like everything I watch has pretty good production value. So it's kind of hard for me to say what average really is, but I've watched a good amount of anime in my day, so I think I have a fair sense of what average is, and I think these are all um, better than just if you were to watch a completely random seasonal thing. These are all above that kind of quality. So yeah, that was fun. If there's something else you want me to see, just let me know in the comments. My link to my anime list is in the little description, so you can see what I've seen. Everything I've seen anime wise, at least, is already down there. And yeah, let me know what you think, what were your favorites, etc. Thanks for watching and have a good one. I appreciate it. Take care.